Rose Hill, here's Ian.
Now, Soup Kitchen moving forward, and no worries with Soup Kitchen. Straight into line for Justin Sheehan, and the field is set. The scratching is number 9, Tangaluma Gold. A field of 13 to race. Starter coming to his stand. Starter poised to press the button. Yobro on the inside. The favourite Baker's Boy in gate 2. An attendant straddling the pair of them. Line good, racing this time. Nice even dispatch, and Yobro from the inside best to begin from Baker's Boy. Prodigious came out well, so did El Norman and Lucky Dip. From Pew Soy and then Starlistic and a Hagman off the track is Elegant. A length further away, Birdcage Walk, closely followed then by Soup Kitchen. On the inside, Nero Star second last, and last is Castaway Lad. Around the first bend at the 1550, and Baker's Boy is the leader now from Prodigious. A length away in the third position, wider out Starlistic. On the fence is Yobro, and then comes at the head of the others going down the back of the course, El Norman, 2.5 to Elegant. 2 then coming on the inside, Lucky Dip, shading Pew Soy, a couple further away, Hagman. Soup Kitchen on the inside, Birdcage Walk is third last from Castaway Lad, and 3 or 4 lengths to Nero Star. Working down the back of the course, and Baker's Boy shows the way, and going to the 1,000 metres here. It's Baker's Boy about 3/4 of a length or so on Prodigious. Third is Starlistic. Yobro's on the inside, and back fifth is El Norman. 2 to Elegant on the inside of Pew Soy. Some 3 lengths then to Lucky Dip on the outside of Soup Kitchen, a gap of 1.5 to Hagman. Then Castaway Lad, Birdcage Walk the outside, and 2 to Nero Star. In this order they gallop down the side and come towards the 650, and Baker's Boy about a neck on Prodigious. Starlistic third, Yobro hugging the rails from El Norman with 500 left to travel. Elegant on the inside of Pew Soy. From Soup Kitchen a break then to Lucky Dip hooking to the outside. 2 lengths further back is Hagman, and then Birdcage Walk. Over on the inside, Castaway Lad, Nero Star's last as they straighten up. And here on the outside, Prodigious shading Baker's Boy. Yobro into the clear, and Soup Kitchen getting a run on the inside from Starlistic, and Birdcage Walk is coming right down the outside. Soup Kitchen hits the front, 120 to go from Birdcage Walk, Yobro, and then Elegant on the inside, but it's all Soup Kitchen. Birdcage Walk can't pick up any more ground, and Soup Kitchen beat Birdcage Walk and Yobro. Then Hagman, Elegant, followed by Pew Soy, a break, Lucky Dip, then Starlistic, El Norman, Prodigious, Baker's Boy, Castaway Lad, and Nero Star last pretty well all the way. Number 2, Soup Kitchen, ridden by Justin Sheehan. Number 2, Soup Kitchen, ridden by Justin Sheehan on the New South Wales tote, $8.20 and $2.30. Number 7, Birdcage Walk at $2.10, and number 11, Yobro at $2.10.
On Super Tab, 440 and 110 for 2 Soup Kitchen, 95 for 7 Birdcage Walk, and 95 for 11 Yobro.
For this, the 4th event of the afternoon, 1350 metres. And the starter walking down towards his stand. He's just stopped momentarily. Oh, here's one, Goose's Choice. Goose's Choice was down near the 1,500 metres and is being trotted forward with an attendant and one of the clerks of the course. And Goose's Choice about to go up to the outside alley. Now in he goes, Goose's Choice, last start winner. And they're ready for action. Field totalling 14 in his own favourite on the inside for Jim Cassidy. Racing, a great start in his own and Monarchy, 2 of the best to commence from inside alleys. Present was away well, so was Gaelic Thunder. Not far back is Proud Hero as they sort themselves out. Goose's Choice is on the extreme outside, followed closely by Stanstead. In that pack is Scottish Dancer. Ego is making ground from Jewelled Knight, and then Red Masqué and Almighty Prince, followed well back Gold Pagoda, and King's Reign is last as they come onto the side, and in his own the favourite, the leader, about 3/4 of a length or so. Travelling in second place is Gaelic Thunder. Third on the extreme outside as they come down the outside, Fog. A length and a half further back is Monarchy, then Standstill on the inside. A length further away, Scottish Dancer from Red Mask, and on the inside is Proud Hero over Present. Goose's Choice off the course, a length then to Jewel Knight, hard ridden, followed by Almighty Prince. Second last is Gold Pagoda, and last is King's Reign around the corner, and in his own straightens up a half Gaelic Thunder, racing a little ungenerously. Third posse is Fog on the outside, whose rider's gone for the whip from Monarchy. Standstead trying to weave clear, and then Scottish Dancer and Red Mask K. Well, in his own's beaten, and Fog hits the front from Gaelic Thunder. Scottish Dancer is grinding away, followed by Red Mask K. Gold Pagoda from a mile back, and Almighty Prince is sprouting wings. Almighty Prince goes to Fog, heads it off, and Almighty Prince in the last 2 bounds beat Fog and third placing Red Mask K. Then a wall, Goose's Choice, Proud Hero, Gaelic Thunder, Gold Pagoda and Scottish Dancer. Jewel Knight, Monarchy in his own faded out of it, followed by Standstead. Good margin off to King's Reign, and Present finished amongst the tail end brigade.
Double 185.70.
Official placings in race number 4 today. Number 7, Almighty Prince, ridden by Terry Duckett, has been able to storm home and get up in the last few bounds to win. Number 7, Almighty Prince, will pay about $23 on the win tote and $4.90 for the place. Number 2, Fog, ridden by L. Beasley, will pay $2.80. And number 6, Red Mask K, ridden by James Innes, showing approximately $2.20. Well, that's a change of fortune for Brian Guy, the trainer of Almighty Prince. He was narrowly beaten with Arbadilla by Eyelash at the hands of Silence Prevails in the first event of the afternoon. And it's been well documented about all our mob going from the Guy stable to Gay Waterhouse earlier in the week with a couple of others. So good fortune has certainly come Brian's way this afternoon with Almighty Prince. Very good guy, very good trainer. Almighty Prince, numbers up, 726.
And on Super Tab, number 7, Almighty Prince, 11.35 to win, 2.70 to place. 2 second Fog, $1.35. 6 third Red Mask, $1 even. The 627 treble, 237.85.
This trained by John Hawkes, ridden by Len Beasley. And number 6 third Red Mask K, a 3-year-old chestnut colt, Mask K, March Akita, Jack Denham, Jamie Innes. 9 was 4th Gaelic Thunder. 13 Scottish Dancer was officially 5th, and we'll have the 6th placing coming up shortly.
Almost set at Caulfield.
For the Yarra Glen Cup winner, Delmar coming in. Loudon Mist to go up with Beau Guest, Katie Ebb and Furno. Kid Bellotto away from the line with Prime Address. And Seawalk coming in. Magic Millions coming up at 4:40 today. Magic Millions coming up in about 15 minutes from now.
Correct weight Perth, it was 1 3/4 by 1 1/4, 144.54 the time of the first. On the numbers 1, 3, 5, correct weight.
Bolero set. Prime Address going up. Kid Bellotto going forward with Furno and Seawalk, and then Beau Guest and Katie Ebb, 2 or 3 to come up. Beau Guest coming in. Katie Ebb goes up, set to run. Set. Set to go now. Lights on. Racing this time, came out in a good line too. Beau Guest first out with our Brigetta near the inside. Kid Bellotto ridden up in the centre, and further out Darcher, Loudon and Mist, our Bandolero. Prime Address around Voluntary. Furno out a little deep early from Katie Ebb, and then Delmar. Seawalk, Mexican Sage, and last of all, as they go up the back of the track now, Stormy Jim. Kid Bellotto on the inside of Loudon and Mist there together. A length and a half in front now. Furno whipping up around the outside, going up towards the front. Furno's gone up outside Kid Bellotto. Loudon and Mist is 2 lengths back, third a half to Beau Guest. Prime Address caught a little deep now, pushes forward to be 4th. Beau Guest is 5th there, followed further back by our Bandolero, our Brigetta Darcher. 3 wide Voluntary, 3 to Katie Ebb, 3 further back Delmar, 2 to Seawalk, Mexican Stage and Stormy Jim. They're well strung out up the back now at the 1250 metre mark. Furno in front over the top of the hill. 2 and a half in front of Prime Address, is now one off the fence second. A half Kid Bellotto, third, a length further back Loudon and Miss running 4th. 1 and a half Beau Guest, our Bandolero, 3 deep Voluntary. 2 further back, Darcher, our Bridgetta, the fence, 1.5 then to Delmar, a half Katie Ebb. Seawalk back near the tail on the outside of Stormy Jim and Mexican Sage the rail. Coming down the side now, they race to the 900 metre mark. Furno by 2 to Prime Address, 1.5 Loudon and Mist and Kid Bellotto. A length and a half further back, running 5th is Voluntary. They're followed by our Bandolero, Beau Guest. Around them goes Delmar from Darcher. Our Bridgetta, Katie Ebb, and well back in the race, Stormy Jim, Mexican Sage, and last of all at the 600 is Seawalk. It's Furno in front before the turn. A length Prime Address being niggled at from Loudon and Mist. Voluntary's been wide, but he's still travelling into the race out wider, and Katie Ebb putting in a run out wide. Further back in the race then Beau Guest, Darcher followed further back by Delmar. Around the turn, Prime Address, Furno and wider out Katie Ebb. Katie Ebb has raced up now to grab Voluntary. They're followed by Prime Address. Beau Guest got shut out, and further back Darcher, and then Delmar, Stormy Jim. But the mare Katie Ebb sprinted clear at the 100 metre mark in the centre of the track. 2.5 Voluntary. Darcher running on from Stormy Jim, but Katie Ebb a mile too good. And Katie Ebb wins by 3 lengths. Second, Darcher ahead. Third, Stormy Jim, then Voluntary. Delmar, Beau Guest, Furno. Prime Address, our Bandolero, our Bridgetta, Loudon and Mist. Seawalk, Mexican Stage, and last of all is Kid Bellotto.
$9.50 and $3.10 for number 4, Katie Ebb. Number 9, second, Darcher, to return $3.30, and number 8, Stormy Jim at $3.30 also.
On Super Tab, number 4, Katie Ebb, $5.70 to win, $1.70 to place. 9 second Darcher, $1.95 and 8 third Stormy Jim, $1.70. The 364 treble, $236.20, $2.36 and 20 cents. Totes race 5 at Adelaide. The winner number 2, Mango's Lunch, $4.35 to win, $1.20 to place. 7 second Carla Mill, $1.80. 4 third Prince of Pengar, $1.20. Scratching 6. 4.35 and 1.20 for 2, 1.80 for 7, 1.20 for 4. Quinella paid $30.05, 30.05. Trifecta $332.85, 332.85, and the treble 16, 2 and 2, 825.35, 825.35. Race 5 at Eagle almost set Melbourne. Here's Brian.
Blue Diamond winner. Fighter Bay and Sequalo to come up. Just about ready now. Hurricane Sky goes to gate number 5. Now Sequalo goes in. Feels small in number, but some outstanding horses returning today. And they're set now for the Rubiton. Lights on. Racing this time, came away in a pretty good line too. Brawny Spirit, one of the first out with Alan on. Sequalo out running on the outside. Behind them, Scalacci when they settle down. Brawny Spirit had it set in front. Over Alan on the inside, a length further back, Sequalo third. Right behind them, a neck away fourth, Scalacci, 2 lengths, Hurricane Sky. A length further back in the race, then came Fighter Bay and 4 or 5 to Durbridge. Alan on the inside and Brawny Spirit 600 out. 2.5 Sequalo, a half further back than Scalacci. 2 lengths further back, running fifth, about 8 off them at the moment. Hurricane Sky, hard ridden from Fighter Bay, and a long gap to Durbridge. Brawny Spirit's hanging off the track. Alan on left in front now from going quickly to him. Sequalo trying to get out as Scalacci, and Brawny Spirit out in the centre, and they're well clear of the others. At the 200, Alan on a neck in front. Sequalo slowly but surely starting to come after him, and Scalacci poking back in the middle. Alan on just in front of Scalacci, making a late lunge. Alan on in front. Scalacci's going to get up. He's grabbed them, the grey. Yes, Scalacci. Scalacci a half length, Alan on. 2 away, third Sequalo, then Fighter Bay, Hurricane Sky. Brawny Spirit hung badly on the turn, and Durbridge's last of all.
Double to pay, $49.
243 Scalacci number 2, $4.90 and 2.40. 4 Allen on 2.60. No third return for 3 Sequalo.
On Super Tab, 2.45 and 1.20 for 2 Scalacci. 1.30 for 4 Allen on. No third for 3 Sequalo.
Allen on, and has grabbed them with about 50 metres to go. Scalacci, number 2, ridden by Pat Payne, has beaten Alan on. Number 4 and number 3 is third Sequalo, 2, 4 and 3 after the running of the Rubiton Stakes. Horse who won the race in 93. And an amazing old sprinter, this fellow, Scalacci, now 6 years of age. That's his 28th run for his 15th win. And Lee Friedman has produced him to win the Rubiton first up this afternoon. Well, he posied up right behind them, running fourth. Brawny Spirit hung off the track on the turn. It was presented to Sequalo. He just couldn't pick up Alan on, and then the old grey was still there over on the fence. Only got a small crowd here. They'll give him a champion's ovation here. Don't worry about that. Probably one of the most popular horses in Australia. Never knows the word defeat, and he's lunged and he's got the prize. Numbers are 2, 4 and 3 on the Rubiton. 2, 4 and 3.
More from Melbourne shortly, just ahead of Ron.
Protest Canberra.
His end.
And